Welcome to Wendy's Weight Watcher Journey. I am so glad you're here. Look who's here.
Hey everyone.
Mr. Murray. All right, how exciting. He is here usually only for No Tag Tuesday, so you must know that is what time of the month it is. No Tag Tuesday is where we answer 10 questions, sometimes a bonus question, that someone sets up the questions for us, and there's several channels, maybe about 10 channels that participate, and we all answer the same questions, and you get to hear our answers, and then you get to go over to their channels and show them some love and hear their answers. So no tag for August is vacation would you rather, and these questions are brought to you by Sandy over at Life with Sandy. So thank you, Sandy, for these questions. All right, Shawn's going to read, and then we're going to take turns answering. All right.
Number 1. Wendy, would you rather travel with friends, family, or your significant other?
Well, I would rather travel with my significant other, and that is because I got burned on a family vacation when we were just married. There was about 15 of us, maybe 20 of us, decided we would take a cruise together, and let me tell you what, it was some kind of treat, and not in a good way. Nobody could get together, decide what they wanted to do. Everybody was squabbling before the cruise was over. About the only time we socialized was at dinner. It was just a mess. Like, I didn't love it, and I had to fly for the first time. I don't like to fly. I was on the wing. It was turbulent. No, I'm just going to travel with my significant other, and then we can control that situation. All right. What about you, Shawn?
So I'm going to travel with Wendy, and the only other person goes with us is JD. And we used to go on road trips for spring break, you know, to Niagara Falls, to New York, to Washington. We were trying to make it all the way across to Las Vegas, but, you know, just
hadn't gotten there yet. That's just 4 people usually, so it's not too bad.
That was just during spring break, so we had to control what we were doing.
We road trip to Canada one time, though, for spring break.
Yeah.
That was a 2-week trip.
We went to Toronto, and we got introduced to Tim Hortons, and now we have a Tim Hortons here in our city where we live now. And you think I've been here a month and I've been over there yet?
He hadn't been. He's dying to go.
But I'm a free man next week. Wendy's out of the house, so I can
10 days, y'all. Look out.
Ooh,
Ooh, look out. Yeah, so I'd say a small group of family, if we're going to do family, or small group of friends, but really mainly my significant other.
Okay. Wendy, would you rather travel to a new place or return to the same place annually?
I would rather go to a new place. Every once in a while go back to where we've already been, but I would rather pick someplace new and go to someplace new. I have a lot of things on my bucket list, so I'm going to say a new place.
I'm going to say a new place, but return to the same place, in particular, maybe New York, because we did a lot.
We couldn't do it all.
But, you know, I spent a little time up there too, and I want to take Wendy to Ellis Island. I mean, you know, and the Nathan hot dog thing, and the pier, and Staten Island, and, you know, and we just didn't have time to do that because we were doing the normal touristy things, Thanksgiving parade, Liberty Bell, you know, walking from day to dusk.
It was fun, though. It was a lot of fun. And I've made some new YouTube friends that are in the area, so I can go visit like Row D, and I can go to New Jersey and visit D, and a lot of my other friends I've met on YouTube, so that would be fun.
Okay, so Number 3, if time wasn't an issue, would you rather travel by ship, train, plane, or car?
Okay, I can X out plane. I don't like to fly. I will fly an emergency, but it will not be by plane by choice. I know Amy over in the UK, I'll have to fly over there, I think. Can I go by ship the whole way? I don't know. I have to fly, so I don't know. I'll have to just get knocked out, I guess, to do that. But I have always wanted to travel by train, like across the whole United States. So my answer, if I had the time, is going to be train.
I spend a lot of time on ships, so I don't want to be on any ships. But I got to take Wendy to Alaska, so I'll go on that deal. But that's no problem. Really? I'd say by car in the United States.
Yeah,
because
it's fun.
you just see a lot of stuff, and I tell you, I don't care where we go. I'm going to meet somebody. I'm going to get into somebody. Something is something. We always laugh and have fun no matter what.
Yeah, and you can just stop when you want to stop. And you know, if you're on the train or a plane or a ship, if you see something you want to go to, you can't do it. So, but I still am going to say train because I want to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. Number 4. Would you rather plan to take a trip by teleportation or teleportation or usual way of traveling? Example: car, train, ship, or car.
No, I don't want to teleport because if I teleport, I'm missing everything in between. I don't want to teleport. I would just say a normal way.
I'm going to go with you. I'm not doing any teleportation.
Yeah.
Okay, number 5. Would you rather get stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic for an hour or drive an hour out of the way to get to where you're going?
Well, I'm going to say I would rather drive an hour out of the way. And we did this let's see, was it this past time? Time before last when we came home from, about 4 or 5 weeks ago when we came home from Louisiana. We did get stuck in, it was going to be over an hour-long traffic jam on the interstate. And so we just got off on a back road and we spent extra time and we just had a blast. We did.
So, yes, I would rather drive out of the way. So we immediately recognized there was a problem because it was on an overpass.
Oh, yeah.
And so there was cars backing down the hill, and I said, whoa, this ain't
coming the wrong way on the interstate.
And I said, this ain't going nowhere fast.
Gosh,
and Google, said what it had to say.
Yeah.
And then we took off, and we stopped and got some gas and
a snack,
and, we stayed within our points and stuff. And
we wound up in Laurel, Mississippi. We
stopped in Laurel, Mississippi, rode around, took some pictures, and
it was fun. It was a longer trip home by several hours, but
I'll tell you something else that we did.
Time.
And this may not be significant to anybody of y'all, but it's kind of a neat thing. So the other day I was watching a show on National Geographic about birds. And in Selma, Alabama, where Martin Luther King walked across, civil rights movement and all that. But that's very significant. But there's these birds that make nest out of mud, and they're
under the bridge.
They're under the bridge, but they're particular to this area, the Warrior River or whatever it is. I'm pretty Tom Bidby. I mean, it's one of these rivers, and we worked on that river in the Coast Guard. I never knew this 28 years ago, but I wanted to see them, but
it was too dark.
It's too dark, and
time we got there, it was nighttime.
But so I'll go back, but there's a viewing area from the bottom. You can see them if you have binoculars. And I mean, I'm not a bird watcher, but it was just significant.
It's pretty neat. They big mud.
Yeah.
I don't know if you call them a house, a nest. I don't know what you call them, but we were going to do that, but it was just too late.
But it's a really neat thing if you're ever there. I mean, I guess if you're into birds, that's checking out. Okay, so.
See, you learned something. I think it's number 6.
Would you rather have a 2-week paid vacation overseas or a paid 4-week vacation, but you had to stay home?
Okay, well, I don't work outside the home. I'm home pretty much all the time. I would say a 2-week paid vacation overseas. I know I'm just going to take a ship there. We're going to pick someplace I can take a ship. But it'd be someplace I haven't ever been probably. And so I'm going to say 2 weeks overseas.
I don't want to stay home for 4 weeks. That reminds me of, never mind. But the 2-week paid vacation, I think, would be a good thing to go overseas. And I would say if it was me making these plans, we would fly to Germany and then we would take the Rhine Viking cruise.
Oh, yeah.
Through the Rhine and come down and then somehow get down there into the Mediterranean and then straight to Gibraltar and come on back home. Maybe Charleston or somewhere where, I don't know where it comes in. Maybe New York, Charleston, heck, I don't know.
2-week paid vacation.
Yeah,
Here we go.
that's what I would do.
All right.
Okay.
Number 7.
Number 7. Would you rather stay in a luxurious resort that didn't change the sheets or a clean hotel with a weird smell? Whew.
Well, okay. Well, that just depends. Like Sandy didn't preface this. Like, are they clean when we get there? And then
That's what I was going to say.
if they're clean when we get there,
I'm good with that.
Let's stay at the resort, and it's just us sleeping on them. So I'm okay with that. Now, if they weren't clean when I got there,
we're going to have trouble.
well, the clean motel with the weird smell, I could fix the weird smell probably.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. That's a hard one. I don't know, Sandy. I'm not sure. I would say the luxurious hotel if the sheets are clean when I get there. That's
if we
my
dirty
answer.
them up, it's okay.
If we dirty them up, it's okay. What do you think? Same thing?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's a hard question.
I mean, that's like the Radisson or the Westin compared to Motel 6.
Motel 6.
You know, I've stayed at both.
Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to have to leave. Sandy, I don't know about that one, girl. Okay, number 8. Would you rather travel to anywhere in the real universe or travel to a fictional place? Where and why?
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
This is kind of like last time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of places I want to go in the real universe. That's a toss-up. I'm saying it's 50-50 because there's a lot of places in the real universe that I'd like to travel to. Like, I'd like to go to UK. I'd like to go to Germany. I'd like to go to Sweden and see Peter and Anna and their family. But I also want to go, I forgot the name of it again. It's in the Avatar movie. It's where the mother tree is and the beautiful bioluminescent grasses. It's so peaceful there. So it's a 50-50 for me. I don't know.
I'm going to stick with the real universe.
And where you want to go then? And why?
Well, I've pretty much been most every place, but I would probably take Wendy to Guam.
Guam?
Beautiful beaches. I spent some time down there and I liked it.
Because I do the beach. I don't.
We'll just do the hotel and we'll use the swimming pool. But we can walk on the beach in the evening. I'm just saying.
We've been married 9 years almost, and he knows I don't like the beach. I like the mountains.
I don't much care for it either. I'd rather go to the swimming pool. And plus, I mentioned this last time. Down here in the Gulf Coast, we got bears in the water, sharks
in the water.
I mean, there's just craziness going on down there.
All right, so we're going to Guam, I guess, people.
Well, I don't know, but on the fictional thing, I wouldn't mind going to check out Harry Potter Land. I don't know what it's called, Dusseldorf or something, or heck, I don't know, but
all right.
I like that kind of stuff. And
all right, so I guess we're a toss-up 50-50.
Okay, number 9. Would you rather plan your own trip or let the locals tell you the best places or things to do?
Oh, this is easy for me. I'm gonna plan my trip. Yeah. I am a planner. I mean, I'm gonna plan my own trip. Now, when I get there, maybe somebody can tell me where to go and what to see, but I'm gonna plan the trip. I'm gonna search it out on Google. I'm gonna find all the road stops along the way and what to do when we get there. Yep.
And we have had some success asking people, like when we were in South Carolina, we said, hey, where's a good place to get barbecues? To JD and Bo wanted.
Yeah, we had to ride a long way, and it wound up being closed.
And no, but we found another place.
Yes, as a result, yes.
And we pulled up to it and we said, one side of it is a garage and had a lift and cars and messing around, fixing on them, which is fine. And then the other place, you had to open the screen door and there was a lady back there and she said, what y'all need?
It was good though.
Said, well, you came highly recommended as some darn good barbecue, so let's see what you got. We came from Alabama, so we kind of know a little thing too about barbecue. And she's like, well, sit down. And boy, we went to it. It was darn good.
I mean, yes, the locals can tell you some really wonderful things,
but sometimes, you know what? We always stumble onto this kind of stuff. Yeah. And if you just get out there and go, you find it. So.
But I'm a planner.
Wendy's a planner. She's a planner. Okay, number 10. Would you rather have free travel for life or free gasoline for 20 years?
Oh gosh.
Would you rather have free travel for life?
Free travel for life or free gasoline for 20 years? I'm gonna say free travel because then I can go anywhere I want to go as often as I want to go and see whoever I want to see. So I'm gonna say free travel for life.
And I'm gonna have to agree with Wendy on that one because free gasoline for 20 years, yeah, that sounds good for the checkbook, if you're doing a filling up the cars. But it limits you to North America. You
Yes.
can only go as far as Mexico, and you can only go as far as Canada.
Right.
Unless you take a ferry or something, but we're not going to do that. And,
So we're going to travel free for life.
Yep, me too.
Yep.
Okay, dun, 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 dun. Bonus question.
Bonus question.
Would you rather know the truth of all the mysteries of the world or be able to teleport anywhere in the world for the rest of your life? Parentheses, you can bring someone with you.
All right, would you rather know the truth of all the mysteries of the world or be able to teleport anywhere in the world for the rest of your life? What is that with teleportation, Sandy and Roy? Okay, this is hard. Let's see. Would you rather know the truth of all the mysteries of the world? I think I'm gonna say teleport, and I'm gonna bring Shawn with me. I don't want to know all the mysteries of the world. I think part of the fun of life is just figuring things out and exploring and learning. I don't want somebody to tell me everything. So I'm going to teleport anywhere I want to go for the rest of my life, and I'm going to bring Shawn.
As much as I would like to know some of these secrets, because I watch Mysteries of the Abandoned and stuff like that, and I really, really thoroughly enjoy those shows.
I do too.
Actually, I've watched the series like multiple times over and over and over. And the particular thing is, every time I watch it, I learn something different that I missed.
It's really a good show.
10 times before. So, and I watch a lot of stuff, but I'm really fascinated by this stuff with the pyramids and the pharaohs and the ferrets or whatever they are, and the Vikings and stuff, and the pirates, because I should have been a pirate. I'm a pirate 200 years too late.
I'm going to have to bleep something. I'm feeling it coming, y'all. So you want to teleport?
But to Wendy's point, it would kind of probably be disappointing to know some of the stuff.
Right.
Some of it would be really neat to know because there's some really good stuff in there probably. But I'm going to say teleport and I'm going to take Winnie. So that's the last question.
That's the last question, y'all. That was good, Sandy.
Yeah.
Vacation, would you rather? So, because it's vacationing time for everybody, and I'm getting ready to go on vacation.
And I'm getting ready to be by myself.
10 days.
I'm by myself during the day, but I got the fur babies.
10 days. His meal prep is all done, and this guy
man.
might just make goal while I'm gone. Y'all just hang on.
I was short 0.4. I mean, I had a good loss, 1.2, so I'm 180.4. And I really thought I was going to do it because we really behaved on the way to Louisiana.
We did.
But just driving 1,200 miles in 24 hours, 48 hours it was just too quick.
And we'll take another vacation before the end of the year. But this time I get to see my mommy and my daughter.
You know where
and my
we're going,
friends.
right?
No. Oh, Helen, Georgia? Is that right?
Yes.
Helen, Georgia. Okay.
Maybe we'll wait till October, but see, that's the problem. The problem then is where the heck we're going to stay because everybody's got the same idea.
And then we'll be dealing with all that Oktoberfest food.
Yeah, some Pilsners and some Jägerschnitzel.
All right, guys, this wraps up No Tag Tuesday for August. So thank you for hanging out with us. And make sure you check the description box for all the channels that are participating. And thank you, Sandy, again for wonderful, wonderful questions. And please, if you like this video and want to see more, make sure you like and share and comment and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you coming up pretty soon, probably from the road. Catch you later.
Goodbye.